Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use VRVex or Virtual Vex. It's a program we use for robotics. So first thing you need to do is go to the website. The website is vr.vex.com, vrvex.com. When you get there, you're not going to have all the stuff that I have here. So you should have an empty palette here. You probably have a green window with a robot pictured in it, which I closed out. On the left, you're going to see there's blocks for the drivetrain. This is what makes your robot move. There's magnet, looks, which we're going to actually use, controls. This is where we do things like our loops or our while statements or if-then statements. We have sensing, so you can look for colors, for example. Variables, and my blocks. So today we're just going to learn the basics. You will notice I have already made a block called H. So what you have to do for the assignment today is you have to write something out. Whether you write hi with an exclamation point or you do your initials, you have to have 3 letters that you write out. So I'm going to go up here. This is the next thing you should do, and go to Playground. And if it's not already on Grid Map, hit the down arrow and choose Grid Map. It is already there. So what I need to do is, using this Grid Map, I need to spell out hi with an exclamation point. So I have already created the letter H. I'm going to show you what that looks like. I have all the controls over here. First, I made a block. I called it define H, and I'm going to show you how to do this in a minute. And I've already written out everything that I wanted to do. So for mine, it's going to drive forward 600 millimeters, which basically means it's going to go forward 3 spots. Then it's going to drop the pen. Then it's going to drive another 3 spots. And then it's going to reverse 2 spots. It's going to turn right 90 degrees. Drive forward 1 spot, turn left 90 degrees, drive forward another spot, and then back up or go in reverse for 600. So first I want to show you what that looks like. And then I put over here, when started, do H. So you'll see it's going forward, highlights in green. It dropped its pen, it's going forward 3, back 2, over 1, left, up, down, and reverse. So it's going through each one of those steps. All right, so I am going to add on to this how to get over, because I don't want it to start here. I want it to go over to where the I is going to go. So I'm going to have it turn right 90 degrees. So I go up here to drivetrain, and I choose turn right 90 degrees. Now I can change that to left, but I actually want right, so I'm going to leave it right. That means I'm going to turn a quarter of a turn in the right direction. And then I want to go forward 1 spot. So it's going to turn here, and then it's going to go forward 1 spot. 1 spot happens to be 200 millimeters. So I go and I grab the drive forward for 200 millimeters. That's 1 spot. And then I'm going to tell it to turn left so it's facing straight up. So I'm going to pull out another turn right, 90 degrees, and just change it to left. Hit reset and hit play, and you'll see what happens. There's all the same things that I did before. There's one thing I forgot to do, though. That's I forgot to pick up my pen. So it's actually going to draw a pen mark over there. So let's fix that. Right here at turn right, I want to go over to looks, and I want to set robot pen. Move robot pen up, and then connect it back together. All right, so that's how I did H. Today, let's start by making an I here. I'm going to go to my blocks. I'm going to click make a block. And this block is going to be something I can drop in to tell it whatever I want to do. So I'm going to call it I because I'm going to make the letter I. I'm going to hit OK. And notice it gives me a define. So I'm going to define what I is. Just like here, I gave the directions on how to make an H. I'm going to give the directions on how to make an I. And then I'm going to add it onto the bottom here. So when it starts, it's going to make an H and then make an I. So if it's starting here, and I want it to make an I, all it has to do is go straight up. So that is 1, 2, that's 3 spots. So I'm going to go to drivetrain, drive forward 200. I'm going to change that to 600. Now, if I do that, it's going to drive up here. It's going to stop right here. But it's not going to make anything because there's something I didn't do. I didn't tell it to drop the pen down. It's actually simulating that this robot has a pen on it, and I'm going to have it put the pen on the ground. So I'm going to go back to looks, and I'm going to choose remove robot pen down. Put that there, connect that on, hit reset, and we'll see what happens. What I did not do is get it back into position for the next thing I want to write. So we'll see that. It goes up, it reverses, it's going to move the pen up, it's going to turn right, go forward, and see how now it jumped down to I. And it made the I. So the only other thing I really want to do is I want this robot to come back down here and go over to the next spot. So to do that, I am going to have it pick back up the pen. I could do it afterwards too, but I'm going to have it do it now. So move robot pen up. I'm going to, instead of drive forward, I'm going to drive in reverse for 600. So then it's going to come all the way back to here. Then I want it to turn right. And then I want it to go forward 1 spot. So that it goes, once it turns right here, it goes over 1 spot. So that is drive forward for 200. Then I want it to turn left and be ready for the next command. So I need to change that right to left. Hit reset, hit play, and we'll see what happens. So your job is to make either hi with an exclamation point, or your initials, or anything else that involves letters. So that makes the I, it reverses, it turns, it goes forward 1 spot, it turns, and it's ready for the next thing. And that is the assignment for today. I hope this is helpful, and you have a blessed day.